Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do this really quick and easy summer look for the excruciating heat that we are enduring this season. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. So before I like to put on my makeup, I spray some kind of primer water just to, bring back some moisture into my face. This is the Smashbox primer water. I really like the stuff. It doesn't have that traditional silicone base, but it does the job. Just remember, whenever you're using primer water sprays, make sure you let it set for a while, and by letting this dry evenly, you have a better base for your makeup. Since we're going for a summer look, I wanted to make my skin a little dewy and have that within the skin glow. So I'm putting MAC's Strobe Cream on the tops of my cheek and a little bit on the tip of my nose, just for an added kind of shimmer. And since I'm not doing a lipstick or a lip gloss today, I'm just going to put on some lip balm from, I believe this is Bath & Body Works. They have amazing lip balms, just so you know. Since I didn't feel like wearing foundation today, I'm just going to do concealer, and this is the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer. I am in the color Light. I really like this concealer because it does the job of covering dark circles as well as blemishes, but it doesn't have like a heavy consistency on your face. So for me, I like to blend out all of my foundation and my concealer with a beauty blender, but today I didn't use the original beauty blender because all of them were dirty. So I decided to give the Real Techniques version of the beauty blender a try. For the price that they go for, I like it, but if I had to choose whether or not I could use the beauty blender for the rest of my life or the Real Techniques beauty blender version, I would definitely pick the original beauty blender, just because I'm so used to the material of the original beauty blender. I feel like it's more bouncier, and I feel like it doesn't soak up as much product as the Real Techniques version of it. I don't love it, but I like it. So I had a few blemishes from like previous acne scars and like breakouts that I had. So I use the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer to spot correct all of the blemishes, and I use it in the color Custard. I just like this concealer for spot correcting just because I feel like it does the job for you. But I also like it under my eyes. This is the only concealer I can use under my eyes as well as all over my face to spot correct. And for the powder that I use to set everything that we just did, I use Mercier's translucent powder. I like this powder. I had it for a while and I didn't love it, so I gave it another shot and I like it. I feel like it's so hard to verbally explain how to do your brows, but I'm using Anastasia's Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown. I've been doing this for a while now, and I really like the way my brows look versus than doing like them with a powder or a brush. A pencil. But I just feel like it's easier to look at somebody do their brows versus them explaining to you how they do it. It's like more hands-on, But just like a few pointers I should point out is that your front of the brow, the part closer to your nose bridge, is always going to be lighter than the rest of your brow. The darkest part of your brow is going to be towards the end of the tail part of your brow, just to have that natural like brow look that we all die to have. I remember the spoolie helps the product get distributed through the whole brow. This kind of blurs out any harsh lines as well. So remember, your spoolie is your friend. So when it comes to the time where you want to extend your tail out, remember to start right where the arch of your brow begins. Mine started like right in the middle, so all I do is pull out whatever's left on my brush and extend the tail out. Don't go too far out. This whole eyebrow part is not sped through. I'm just doing that because I want y'all to see like how easy it is to do your brow. It's a really simple thing. I think it's just like people think of it too much that they make it impossible for it to be done. But if you really want it to be easier to do your brows, just go to a professional and get it professionally waxed, and you'll see how much of a difference it does make whenever you want to start filling your brows. Since we were going for a neutral look, I didn't want to do much in the eyes, so I'm just going to contour my eyes as well as my nose with my favorite brush of all. This is the Morphe M407 brush. I'm just using KatVonD's Subconscious. It's in her, what is it, the Shade and Light palette, and I'm using Subconscious just to kind of give my eyes some more definition as well as defining my nose for an instant nose lift. So this was the first time I decided to contour with a liquid foundation. All I'm using is L'Oreal's Magic Nude Liquid Powder. This is a really old foundation. I used it in the color Sun Beige, and I'm just taking Morphe's M444 brush to chisel my fat face. And I don't know, it looked really bad on camera as I was looking through all the footage, but when I did it in the mirror, it didn't look bad. So I don't know why it looks so muddy and orange on camera, but trust me, you'll see later that the foundation blends out beautifully. And can I just say, this brush is amazing. I actually heard about this brush through Nikki Tutorials. We all know Nikki Tutorials, but this brush is really dense, but it's super, like, I don't know, I felt like everything was just blending through like butter. But I really like that brush. You can get it at Morphe for really cheap, and I mean, like, Morphe has the best brushes in my opinion for a really good price. Watching through the footage now, I realized that I bought out like all the good oldies. This is Coralista by, is it Coralista or Coralista? I don't know. It's by Benefit. This was like my holy grail blush when I first started doing makeup. And I remember when it came out, everybody was like, Coralista is like the best blush ever. It's like the perfect combination between pink and orange and this and that. I just really like this brush. It's very neutral. It's very light, and it smells good too. And for highlight, I'm using MAC's Lustre drops in Pink Rebel. This is a new drop, I believe, because I remember MAC discontinued a bunch of Lustre drops, and I was trying to get my hands on them, but then like eBay and Amazon was selling them for like god level prices. So I decided to get Pink Rebel, and they had, I think, Barbados Girls 2, which was a little too tan for me because, you know, I'm just super pale. But I really like Pink Rebel. It's like a pink pearl luminescent color. Make sure you blend it out, because I remember I was looking through the mirror and I seen like a big contrast between my pale face and like the pink itself. So just remember to blend it out just to get that sheen. And I decided to be difficult, so I wanted to highlight the Cupid's bow, and all I'm using is Urban Decay's 8-hour highlighter in the color Sin. And as you know, my two favorite combos for mascara, Rimmel's Lash Accelerator on the top lashes and L'Oreal's Telescopic Carbon Black on the lower lashes. And that is it, you guys. Thanks you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.